and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we're playing Rigo, Streetwise Mentor in Historic Brawl. The idea and concept behind this video came when I was doing a rehearsal for the casting of a Historic Brawl event with I'm Not Fine. He's another YouTuber, you've seen him in the shoutouts little bumper on the video, and he said that his best deck that was a video that nobody watched, that had the lowest views, was Rigo, Streetwise Mentor. We were just in a conversation about the decks that nobody clicks on. You know, everybody clicks on monocolored aggro smash, and everybody clicks on like two-color gimmick, look at the Toxrill kind of decks. But nobody clicks on just three-color thoughtful play pattern, wins plenty, very, you know, those are the decks that just don't get the clicks. Is It Spells is one of those that doesn't get the clicks. Bant Brokers, anything Brokers since those came out has not had the clicks. So it's an experiment. Are you guys gonna watch this video? Because you should, because this deck is really good. This is one of the best decks that I've played in Historic Brawl. It's tempo, it's very tempo. Look at all these 1 mana spells, and the idea is simple. Just get a creature with 1 or 0 power, attack with it, and draw cards. So we've got a lot of evasive, like 1 mana creatures. Here's a great example. Gilded Goose makes mana and is an evasive creature, can draw cards. You can attack with your Grazer to draw cards. You can attack with anything that has 1 power or less, and you draw a card. To build it in some redundancy, we have a lot of curiosity, combat research, curious obsession type of effects so that we can put those on our unblockable and flyers and just draw more and more cards. And we just drown our opponents because from the very beginning of the game, we're putting so much pressure on them and we're drawing so many more cards than them. And we're just interacting with them at a very cheap cost, running cards like Fading Hope and Unsummon that they can't keep up. They just get buried. They just get tempoed out. It's kind of like the mono blue deck from back in the day, but I find this one much more resilient because Rigo actually enters the battlefield with a shield counter. This card's just kind of criminally underrated in Historic Brawl. And I think the thing that I'm gonna try to get you guys to watch this, I farm Rusko with this deck. I just do. I don't think I've ever lost to Rusko with this deck. If you want to beat up Rusko, go under it. Just play all these cheap little creatures and draw more cards than they can even hope to touch. They can't block it. It just keeps coming. You keep countering their Rusko. It makes them miserable. Their clock goes off. So what? You drew 15 cards last turn. Like that, I'm telling you guys, for your own good. Try Rigo. And for those of you who actually do, who watch all the videos, not just the ones with the cute little monocolored decks that are all straightforward and fun, for those of you who watch the hard to play tempo decks that actually have a real edge in the format, for those of you who further your game, you're cool. Now let's dive in and let the streetwise nonsense begin. Rusko, if I beat one deck, let it be Rusko, but this is a mull. And this is better, but no creature. Maybe it's not a keep. Oh, no creature. Okay. What do we get rid of? Is it the counter spell? I don't think so. It's the best thing against Rusko. I guess it's the Once Upon a Time, if we're being real. Our opponent has Pact of Negation. I always love it when they have it in their opening hand, though. Oh, that's a good draw. Let's just get the Rigo down immediately. And then the Goose can start drawing cards. Okay. And? Sure. I'll play it again. Think I care? Making me have the land, I guess, but... Ha! Goose draw. You love to see it. I love seeing them just squirm. Don't you? Rusko, like, ugh. They're so annoying. Play a Slither Blade. Hold back on the Terramander. Start keeping some counter magic around. Rusko, oh no, what will I ever do about that? Uh-huh. Get out. Boom. You want to see Rusko destroyed? Have I got a deck for you? We are on the play with, in a way, all of our colors. We're up against Chatterfang, green-black squirrel token maker. Mana Tithe should be good. Unsummon's all right. We'll keep it. Let's name white and get a scry and a snow-covered island. Yeah, if I hit my land drops, having the blue to support Rigo when Rigo comes down should be pretty good. We do still need a creature, though. Ew, Thoughtseize on 1. I thought this was just going to be fun squirrels. They take my ramp. I guess I will curse you. Paradise Druid. Opponent gets to ramp ahead. We can play our commander. Does enter with a shield counter, but we don't have a 1-power creature to attack with yet, so it's gonna get rough. All right, they tutor. What do you tutor from this spot? And they know about March, Mana Tithe, and Unsummon. What's the best card in their deck? Something that doubles token production? Can't even think of what that would be in green-black on Arena. I can think of a bunch of commander cards. Yeah, I don't know. Casualties of War might just be their best card, but do they really want to grab that when I have a Mana Tithe? Alright, they decided. We drew another land. The lands off the top are getting a bit old. Here comes Chatterfang for a very expensive number. I think I'll just tithe it, but maybe that was their plan to get the casualties out of the way. And I think I actually draw. Yeah, because I do think casualties is a possibility. Okay, that's 5 straight lands? That is brutal. They left it in the graveyard, so maybe this is Blood on the Snow? Oh, Bond of Revival. Okay. It's here. The Chatterfang is on the battlefield and attacking. Let's go. Just wait until they try to make tokens before unsummoning it. Hey, a creature. Could be huge. Let's see if the opponent wants to block here. Nope. The Curator, and this is one that can draw a lot of cards in this deck because I've actually warped a lot of the creature types I chose for the deck around the Curator. We've got a lot of one-of creature types. They've got a Blood Artist. Ugh, gross. We got a Forest Walker over there. You don't see it much anymore, but it means we can't block it while we have this forest. Memory Lapse off the top. We finally get a draw from Rigo. I was worried it would never happen. Another land. Oh, goodness. It's getting crazy. Cultivate. Okay, more lands for the opponent. We'll just both draw lands. Eventually, I should get there. I'm drawing 2 cards a turn now. Do we think Bond of Revival was the card they tutored for with Dig Up? I'm not so sure. You could have been playing 5-head chess with it, setting us up to use the Mana Tithe. But I think they might still have the card they tutored for. Time Warp. Okay. Draw. Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time Warp. I like it. Really good card when you're drawing multiple cards a turn. And a Giant Killer. But I'm not tapping out. I'm scared to. Am I? There's been no stick in priority. We go for it. Apparently I have multiple peasants in my deck. Ornithopter also doesn't draw a card off the curator. I'm telling you, the card, it's better than it looks, okay? It's better than it looks. But I do somehow have 3 Thopters in my deck. All right, it's our elf. It's our resident elf, the Sentinel. I guess we don't draw a card because it's also a rogue. Balls. I think I'm prepared for a sweeper. I can March phase everything out. Grim Tutor. Okay, let's see what you get. I think I let them pay 3 life when they're at 6. Pitiless Plunderer, go for a combo. Blood on the Snow, try to blow it all up. Memory Lapse. What if you just forgot you ever had that? And that brings us to the conclusion of a strange and awkward game. We're on the play against Razekhet the Foul-Blooded. A casual 8 mana. Let's go. This hand is pretty good. We get to play Alseed, gain a little life. We get to play Ornithopter. We get to play Sixth Sense. And possibly draw a whole bunch of cards very quickly. Flap, flap. Bankbuster. I know that card. Seen it before. We can curse Razekhet later. We don't need to do it right away. Let's hold up our protection from the Alseed and just use it to draw a card here. The next great priority will be hitting lands, so we might have to turn this Kami into forests. The Uro is nice. We can turn those forests into ramp. Opponent needs to do something about the board, though. They're going to go after the Alseed. If I use it in response, if they have a sorcery, I guess I'm preventing it. So we'll go here for black, in case they have, like, Feed the Swarm. The Rigo has a shield counter. And we still draw a card from attacking with the Ornithopter of Paradise, so that's nice. Bankbuster, bank bustin'. Would love to turn this into forests, but then I can't play the Slitherblade. I guess I can play the Haywire Might and take out the Bankbuster. Maybe that's what I should just do now anyway. Okay. Destroy. Perilous Vault? What? Exile all non-land permanents? I mean, that doesn't target. Okay. Okay. They do need an untapped land to use it. Don't lose hope just yet. And we get a ton of value. And this can get us right back on the value train very quickly, so that's good. Let's make some forests. Play one of them, Uro, play the other. So we have plenty of mana to replay Rigo and Gingerbrute if they spend their turn on the vault. Well, they can also vault at instant speed, so they might say go and blow up our attack step. But if they actually let me attack, I draw. This is a flash card. That's cool. Do I get to attack? Exile all non-land permanents. Tap for blue. Resolve. Move to command. And then flash in Vandal. And replay Rigo. Is it time to curse Razekhet? It's close. could also get the Storm Tamer down. Yeah. Let's just go like, If they sweep the board, it feels pretty bad, but we would keep Rigo and have Ginger Brute for follow-up. So yeah, we'll play the Storm Tamer. Gix. Okay. Sure. I have to sacrifice a creature, huh? I choose the Storm Tamer. That's the downside of cards like Libation, just really expensive sacrifice effects. Otherwise, you'd run them all the time. Let's play a Ginger Brute. Let's make our little friend can't be blocked. Let's give it a 6th sense. We get a card draw, which grows the Vandal. And we get a hit from the Brute, which draws a card. And those are lands. Come on, deck. Alright, I guess it's time to curse Razekhet. Because what's better than Razekhet for 8? Razekhet for 10. Goodbye, Uro. Sad. I think I'll let them pay the life, though. Their life total will start to sink. And we have a haul, so they're taking a lot. They play the crown. I don't think they're aware. They're about to be aware. Did you pay too much life, opponent? You did. You paid too much life. Crunch. Up against Arik, we have turn 2 Stowaway going into Curious Obsession and a miscast to potentially protect it, so I'll keep it. Turn 1 Elf. Dig Up, okay. They get a land. Nice draw on the command tower. Makes all of our mana nice and easy. They play a Mind Stone. I'm going to turn it into potentially an elf, but we're going after it. Okay, Kamiya Bamboo Groves. Do they have the land? Oh, they do. Got me. Do we play Sussy Stowaway? If they kill it, our hand doesn't do very much. Whereas if we wait a turn to protect it, our hand might do a lot. I'll play the landing instead. We'll be patient. Solemn. Works. Opponent's getting all their mana together, even if it is basic. And they're being aggressive, which is fine. Sussy Stowaway. Unblockable card online. Here's Arik. And let's see what they attack with. Just you. Alright, hate to do it to you, Arik. I'm going to humiliate you. You don't have any abilities? Just a 3/5. Just a 3/5. Combat Research. Curious Obsession. Let's get it. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Alright, just gotta be able to hit a miscast. That's too bad. You shouldn't be able to take pirates hostage. That's cheating. Doesn't surprise me though that the miscast isn't good against the Arik deck. Ouch. Mystical Dispute would have been nice last turn. However, we get Rigo. We get to draw. And we get the land drop. Although another blue would have been very nice there. They play the stowaway, let them have it. Maybe we'll find a way to bounce it. And Channeler, that gets mystically disputed. Don't want them bouncing my commander. I need to turn this thing. Uh-huh. Life total getting low, and I'm not enjoying it. Haywire Might. It doesn't get rid of creature artifacts. So I think we attack all here. Transform the Legion's Landing. Get the draw. Opponent wants to trade? This is fine. We still have a shield counter on Rigo. They get a draw. And I think we hold back the Might and make 1/1 lifelinkers instead? But am I sure? I'm not sure. Alright. If I'm not sure, let's put it out there. It does gain life when it dies. Opponent's still on all basic land approach to the 3-color deck. You don't see that every day. Anyone else? No? It's weird. Well, I'll just take it then. Kind of surprised they're holding back, trying to keep Rigo from attacking. They're saying go. It's like they want me to activate this. It's a trap. But we have a miscast, but miscast might not do the job. My turn. Soul Partition's good. We can get back our werewolf. Let's keep getting a card draw here. Boseiju. Just a land drop. Okay, the whole turn cycle they did nothing. They're waiting for an opening to do something, but it's not clear what. They're going in with the werewolf. Let's try to get this back. Heroic Intervention. Uh-huh. Had a feeling. I counter your Heroic Intervention. No heroes around here. It does mess with our mana. I'm going to 5. And they've got a Visionary. Draws 1 card. Because we humiliated Yarick earlier. Oh, Glasspool Mimic, though. They Legend Rule it, and they have a new Yarick that has abilities. So, oh, this is tough. This game got very real. Yeah. Once upon a time. We are definitely living on the edge in this one. Do I cast this? If I do, I don't have the mana for both Wash Away and Miscast. But I think I've got to take my shots. Gyruda. Nope. Too scary. Hostage Taker wants to attack now. You gain 2 life from this dying. Ganging up on the Hostage Taker, if they kill the Rigo, I can replay it. We've got to make a stand somewhere. Okay, they're going to kill the wolf, which makes sense. I guess I'll take the Storm Tamer. Put 3 lands on the bottom. And draw a land. And a land. Magic is hard. At least they're blue. We were bottlenecked on blue for a very long time. Double scry action. Bottom and top. Yikes. Titan with double trigger. That's probably game, so I guess we have to try to draw a counterspell. Auto tapper, why you like this? There we go. Staggering Insight is not it. Just gain life, opponent. Just life gain. That's the way. Okay. And they put a shield on something, the Titan. All right, let's make a dork. Block with dork. And draw lucky. Fairy Vandal. It's a good card with Staggering Insight, but I don't have time. Reach, you say? So we have to draw something that removes the Titan right here. With the draw step trigger. Like a Fading Hope, it's a land. Sad. The flood was so real in that game. It hurts my soul. Opponent goes first. We've got the Ornithopter. We've got the Spectral Sailor. We're doing good. Turn 0 play. Pog. All right. Pay 2 life. Flash in Sailor. Send a message. Up against Alendra the Dusk Rose. Vampire Sacrificey. Opponent giving away some kind of a Swords to Plowshares or March of Otherworldly Light, and they get to decide whether or not they want to do it. Weird, they don't. That's not good. They're giving away all my secrets. The Memory Lapse. All right, they didn't kill it yet. That's nice. Here is an Esper Sentinel. Here is a Combat Research. Impressive gameplay from our opponent. On the play, we've got Rigo on turn 2, so easy keep. We're up against Nicole Bolas Dragon God. Yes, more control decks, please. A tapped land. It must be a creature deck if they're running Mimic. That's not normal. But it's on. Rigo doing Rigo things. They shock. Shield counter. What you gonna do? They're gonna Legions and the Kami. Okay, that they expose my hand. Let's play the Curator. Let's play the Storm Tamer. And let's get him. You got anything that will resolve? A Mana Geode. Not afraid of that. And if counterproductive to offer, you can't refuse the Mana Rock and give them treasure. I don't think I'm letting them resolve anything, so I'm just going to play the Vandal now. So it grows. And the protection racket is in effect. The only question is how long it will actually take to win. The Ravager, okay. That is one of the better ones they could hit. Would you like to play it again? Because I'm drawing plenty of cards, and now our Vandal is big enough to attack through it. easy. Swan song, huh? If Bolus were to slip out the back... Sure. Meow. Down to 1. Let's see you get out of this, opponent. Tempo deck doing tempo deck things. Blood Chief's Thirst. Counter. Try again. The Lost one? Okay. The creature version of Nicole Bolas God Pharaoh. Don't see that all the time. You need one more to be able to survive. They pass. Get a trigger from the curator here. Get a portal. Hiya! What you got? That would be an instant yes. And another control deck slain.